Greetings ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. I will be your host, Thrones, bringing you a series of role-playing builds focused around the weapon skill line. My builds in a nutshell are role-playing builds intended specifically for a niche casual playstyle, questing around and all-around normal content. It is not made for veteran content, it is not made for min-maxing, nor is it made for any type of difficult content or veteran dungeons. I will be covering all weapon skill lines as the core focus point of making a build work around it. However, keep in mind it is not meta, min-maxed or anything of the sort. It is pure fun purposes. In this build I will be covering the bow skill line on my wood elf called the Wilder Queen. And now for the build. Alright, for the attributes. I will be using a wood elf for the role-playing purposes of going with the bow boy. And I will be playing warden even though I will not be using a single warden skill. I just I picked it because it's a wood elf and everything. For the attributes I did go everything into stamina, 64 points in the stamina. For the Munderstone I did go with the thief one on this. Where is it? Oh, where? So yeah, I did go with the thief one on this one. As for the buff food, I will be using Dubious Gamorrean Throne as it is the best one in my personal opinion. It's really cheap and it gives you health, stamina and stamina recovery. The Magicka variant is basically the Witch Mother's Brew, etc. For the gear, as I did with the previous two ones, I will be running Oaken Soul on this one. However, if you want to drop out Oaken Soul you can and go whatever the heck you want. But since I want to focus everything into going pure bow skills without anything else, I do not intend on playing 2 bars. But I will show you a alternative just in case for anyone that's interested in a 2-bar one. Even though this is a role-playing build and you can go whatever the heck you want. For the first set I will be running Hawk's Eye. This is the closest I could get to something that focuses only on the bow abilities, and it reduces the cost, increases the damage of your bow abilities by 6% on the 5-piece. The second set I will be running the Red Eagle's Fury on the 5-piece bonus. It gives us 469 weapon and spell damage to your weapon skill abilities and increases the cost of your weapon skill abilities by 5%. This one basically nulls out the cost one, so it's only 1% less cost. But that should not be a problem for us. I am going with Bloodthirsty on the traits. However, if you don't have to, you can always go with, Robust, Stamina, whatever the heck you want. Another alternative, if you do intend to go do 2 bars, I do recommend going with either Vatstron front bar and going with the back bar of Maelstrom bow. And that is if you want to go 2 5-piece set on your armor and your jewelry. If you want to go with the monster set instead, you can go with Selene or whatever the heck you want, just play around, see what fits you best. But for a pure bow build I do not recommend any monster sets, but rather go with arena bow, weapons. For the skills, actually wait, pardon me. Yeah, Red Eagles definitely. I was trying to go with Archer's Mind as well, but that one is purely PvP, and the Marksman, actually it's the Marksman that's PvP. The Archer's Mind didn't really help out a lot. You can go with the Eagle's Eye, I believe that was the name. Yeah, this is the Hawk's Eye. I think there was another jewelry set from PvP that increases the ranged attack range, but I don't know. I did forget to mention which one this was. So for the arena set's ability weapon, yeah, that's the one. Definitely going with Maelstrom on the back stuff because of the volley skill. And if you want to go with the front bar, I definitely either go Master or Vatstron one. The Black Rose one could potentially be really nice as well, if you do know how to utilize it. The Vatstron bow one increases our snipe based on how close we are. The closer we are, the more damage we do, and it is a percentage based damage rather than a flat status, and it is really nice to pick it up if you have the DLC to pick it up for. Another alternative is the Master one. It increases your weapon and spell damage by 330 against targets that are affected by your poison arrows, so definitely would consider that one as well. The Black Rose one. Scatter Shot applies a damage over time. Effect that deals 65% of your additional attack as poison damage every 2 seconds for 4 seconds. Yeah, the duration increases if you're farther away from the target up to a maximum of 12 seconds, so keep that in mind. It's a really nice set, you can pick it up and it's really powerful. But as I said, in my iteration I will be going with the 1-bar Oaken Soul build, so yeah. For the skills, as I said, everything is purely from the bow skill line. I did go with the Poison Injection morph because it deals more damage the less health enemies have, so it's a half DOT and half a executable. For my spammable I am going with Focused Aim, deals around 10,000 physical damage and it inflicts minor breach on the enemy, reducing their physical and spell resistance by 10%. If you don't like it, you can go with the other morph, which deals poison damage. I went with Arrow Barrage because it deals more damage than the other morph. However, the other morph lasts longer, so it is a easier rotation, even though, you know, it's only 5 abilities and stuff. The Acid Spray I did go for another 4-second DOT, dealing poison damage, and it is also a AoE ability. The Draining Shot blasts an enemy. We're using this one specifically for, well, reducing the enemy's movement speed, and giving us a heal, which will help us out a lot. For the ultimate I did go with Toxic Barrage because it deals more damage than the other one. However, this one does take 4 seconds of your bar rotation, so the other one could potentially be stronger, but I really don't care about strength in this one. I would just like yeeting arrows myself rather than have a turret do it for me. What am I, a bloody Dwemer guy? Actually, that's a nice idea. I'm gonna do that next. For the CP, I did not put anything in the CP. I forgot. Basically, let's do it like this. We want potion, we want buff food duration, we want mount speed, and we want speed to run around between quests. For the blue tree, I do recommend, you know, filling up these little ones if you can. If you can't, it's not a problem, really not a problem. Wrathful Strikes, definitely for more damage. Critical, definitely here. I'm just gonna pull these in as well. Since I am primarily single target, I will be going with Direct and Deadly Aim. So this should cover up the damage part of everything. And for this, for the red skill line, I will go with health, a little bit more armor, and more speed per kill, so I will definitely go with the Thrill of the Hunt. You can also go with Celerity, which will increase in between your general speed rather than just per kill. But I will not go with this one because I like the stamina from Bloody Renewal, giving us a little bit stamina every time we kill an enemy. Helps us out with the sustain when faced with quite a bit of enemies, even though it is a, you know, a questing around build, so yeah. Take it all with a grain of salt. As for the fashion, I am running the Glenmorey weird armor set on all pieces. Yeah, thank you, ESO. I did not dye it because I really like the dye on itself on a default to everything. For the bow one, I'm going with Nazare. It is a arms pack, I think currently available, I'm not sure. But you can always play around, see something else, what fits you, maybe with the Viacosa if you're more of a werewolf hunter type of guy, or you can go with Selene if you're into, well, if you're a wood elf and really a fan of Selene, going with more of a spider aesthetic. Perhaps the Huntsman one, definitely one of the more beautiful bows. It's really huge and looks pretty nice with the horns, the elk or deer horns basically, yeah, matching up our helmet and stuff. You can go a step further beyond and go with Huntsman, I guess, giving us a little bit more horns, maybe like this. Nah, this is too Hircine. But yeah, you can go with the Hircine fashion as well, I don't give a crap, since this is a, you know, it's a role-playing build. It's just as a template for you to build around, see what you can do, see what you can't do. Alright, thanks for watching, and now for the, well, for the demonstration build, or basically the gameplay part.
I understand your concerns, but think of the potential rewards. These woods have long been rumored.
Let me handle the talking. I have a way with words. There's something off about these Bosmer. Something wild, feral. No! We must treat with them! My friends, there is no need for weapons. We come in peace.
The maiden has decreed that you have no place here. You cleave the earth. Kill them!
Yes, it is close.